my name is Fatima Vargas.
My name is Yuri Kobayashi.
Today, we'll share insight from our research on the two most important challenges and opportunities in early childhood education in Australia, which one is equality, access and inclusion, which one include culturally safe programs, mobile preschool, and family partnership. The second point is workforce development and professionalism, which one include embedded pay, ongoing training, and ethical reflection. So, according to equitable access and inclusions, it's not the same for every child in Australia, sadly. According to the report for OECD, tell us that only 69% of 3 years old here are enrolled in early education, compared to the OECD average, which is supposed to be around 77% for children under 3 years. The gap is even bigger, and we know the children from indigenous community, sadly, but the biggest situation is always in these kind of communities. Also, we have the culturally and linguistically diverse backgrounds, and those living in rural area are even less likely to attend. According to the World Bank, highlights that early childhood education has the biggest impact for children for disadvantaged backgrounds, like I mentioned before, indigenous communities and diverse backgrounds. But sadly, these are often the very children miss out, like barriers including cost, service, availability, and cultural disconnect between parents and families' values. Also, some research, according to Wilkinson's, which ones or who challenge us to rethink the way that we view children, because they are not only as a passive recipients of the knowledge, but as active, capable participants in their own learning. This perspective means creating environments where every child belongs and where programs are responsive to cultural and community needs. I mean, like, as educators, we can make a difference by advocating by cultural safe program building partnership with families, which is the biggest network that children have because they are closer to them, ensuring in that way that no child is left out of early learning opportunities. So the second point is with my friend.
Yeah, the key issue number 2 is we talking about the workforce and development and professionalism. So behind every great learning experience is an educator who feels the value and more skilled and supported. But in Australia, the early childhood sector is very struggling with the high turnover, low pay, and burnout, especially in remote area or like under-resourced areas. It's very struggling those points. The World Bank outlines 4 key strategies: attract, prepare, support, and retain. We need to invest in training pathways for fair wages and continuous professional development to keep skilled educators in the field. Wilkinson adds that the way educators view children shapes their teaching. If we see children as capable and full potential, we are more likely to create respectful, empowering learning environments. This shift requires not just technical skills, but deep reflection and ethical awareness. By valuing our educators and supporting their growth, we are directly investing in child's future. As a conclusion, equality in access and strong, supportive workforce, and 2 pillars of our high potentially early childhood system. Without them, we can't achieve the inclusive, empowering environments child deserve. As a future educators, we have the responsibility to advocate, to reflect, to act, so that every child in Australia has the best possible start in life. Thank you for
you.
listening.